be that quiet. He's the executive governor of this state and he's the leader and head of our party.
Politics on the menu.
I don't know what will happen. The governor leads. Whatever directive he brings, I will follow.
What about the surprises?
Action that I've accepted to follow will be taken for my witness. I will surprise them.
Watch Stewardship at 12:30 p.m. on weekdays. Stewardship with SNB, a new trajectory to broadcast journalism. Join us.
Stewardship with SNB.
The commission that has 1 month to conclude its assignment has Justice Mbiwenke Roselyn Minakuri as chairman, Mrs. Nyingi Brown as the secretary, and Barrister Uzo Ikenga as the council plus 4 other members. Governor FUBARA said the recent attacks and burning of local government council secretariat on the 7th October 2024 seemed like a repeat of what was experienced in 2024, months to the general election of 2015, when courts were banned, residences dynamited, and people killed, which led to the closure of courts in Rivers State. FUBARA said his administration will not look away while ill-guided youths and sponsored political talks turned the state into a theater of violence without being made to pay for such crime against the state.
This commission that we're inaugurating today, I think, has been overdue because some time ago, about this time last year, a similar thing happened, and because we believed that we are one family, that whatever differences we have definitely will be resolved internally. But it has become very clear that rather than get close to the path of peace, that this state is gradually turning to, would I say, a kingdom where law and order are no longer the order of the day. And we can't fold our hands and allow such a thing to happen.
Governor FUBARA charged the commission to determine the cause of the violence and identify the individuals or groups responsible for the attack on some local government council headquarters and the harm caused to citizens. The governor also asked them to evaluate the extent of damage to property, infrastructure, and human lives and estimate the financial losses incurred. Governor FUBARA said the commission is also to assess the effectiveness of the security agency's response to the violence and identify areas for improvement among other terms of reference.
Let me, for the purpose of the record, outline your terms of reference. Determine the underlying cause of the violence and identify the individual or group responsible for the attack on some local government council headquarters and the harm caused to citizens. Evaluate the extent of damage to properties, infrastructures, and human lives and estimate the financial losses incurred. Examine whether the violence was politically motivated, or if so, identify the key players and their roles in instigating the violence. I know it's not going to be easy, but please brace up and do this for your dear state.
Tamuno Barabi Iblubo, Rstv News.
Stewardship with SNB. Stewardship with SNB.
Stewardship with SNB. It's probing.
You want to kill, you want to bury. What is it all about?
Beckoning on you occupying that public office to give account of your stewardship.
To that point, he's the executive governor of this state and he's the leader and head of our party.
Politics on the menu.
I don't know what will happen. The governor leads, whatever directive he brings, I will follow.
What about the surprises?
Action that I've accepted to follow will be taken for my witness. I will surprise them.
Watch Stewardship at 12:30 p.m. on weekdays. Stewardship with SNB, a new trajectory to broadcast journalism. Join us.
Stewardship with SNB.
All right, that's the way to welcome you to today's edition of the program, Stewardship with SNB, live from the studios of Rstv in Port Harcourt. Our sincere apologies for bringing you the program a little behind schedule. It was due to circumstances beyond our control. But we're here for you because you're also there for us. Of course, you know that the political crisis in Rivers State remains unabated, with arsonists and of course those who went out to destroy property across the 27 local government areas. The Rivers State Governor, similarly FUBARA, has set up a judicial panel of inquiry to investigate these arsons and destruction of property across some local government areas in Rivers State. The commission, according to the governor, as we earlier played out the report sent in by our correspondent Tamnobari Bulubo, has 1 month or so to conduct the assignment with a view to finding the immediate and remote causes and of course the perpetrators of these dastardly act to government to take action. Conversely, the Minister of the FCT and of course the former Governor of Rivers State, Mr. Nyesom Wike, on Channels Television, dismissed this panel of inquiry as mere rubbish and that he has already empowered his lawyers to set it aside. This is one of the wonders of the world, and that the governor of the state will set up a panel of inquiry to investigate arsonists and of course destruction of property, government property, taxpayers' property, and a private individual is saying that he has empowered his lawyer to set aside this inquiry. It baffles everybody's mind. And that's why we've carefully chosen a PDP chieftain in Rivers State and one of the leaders of the Simplified movement in Andoni local government area, a former commissioner, a former this, a former that, Chief DAVIES IKANYA, to join us in the studio to take a look at all of these. Chief, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. God bless you, listeners.
All right. Elections are over for now, but are the troubles over? From what we see, are the troubles over?
The elections are over, the troubles are over.
Are they over?
In my mind. What is left is that whoever is not satisfied with the outcome of the election should approach the tribunal. I urge that a tribunal to hear election petitions should be set up so that those who have one grievance or the other should be able to approach the tribunal. That's what should happen. But I saw that there was reaction, violent reaction immediately after the election. I'm sure that violent reaction was to cause some confusion and to distract the governor from swearing in those who were successful at the elections. I thank God that they have been sworn in and they have taken their offices. I'm sure that Rivers State is better for it. This is one election that gladdened my heart. The Rivers people have shown that they can do without one man who feels that he could perpetuate himself in office in Rivers State. The Rivers people have also demonstrated that they could do without the best.
Without the police, elections can hold.
Without the police, elections can hold. And they demonstrated it by being even more peaceful than when the police would have been there. Who knows if the police was there, whether the election would have been as peaceful as this? Because we used to.
The police have always been a problem. They have always been a problem.
Well, I can't say they've always been the problem, but you can use your tongue to count your teeth in this particular case. Absence of police.
There were no cases of ballot box snatching.
Peaceful election, no ballot box snatching, no running away with electoral materials. Everybody cast their votes peacefully, and votes were counted, and winners declared.
So should INEC adopt this model of not involving the police in conducting Nigeria's election?
INEC is ruled by laws guiding them. So I'm not advocating that the laws of INEC should be changed. But
it also allows INEC to
INEC should comply strictly with their own guidelines. That's my problem, because INEC, they comply with the guideline when it suits them. When it does not suit them, they look the other way. There should be one rule for every election. That's my take.
Okay, sir. The governor has set up a judicial panel of inquiry to investigate cases of burning down as arson and destruction of property. One is asking, is it really necessary when there are constitutionally empowered bodies like the police, the EFCC, the DSS, to do this kind of investigation? Is it really necessary? Tell us about it.
Well, His Excellency the Governor of Rivers State has exercised his constitutional right. It is the right of the governor to set up a commission of inquiry, and he has so done, and I thank him for that. Because if you don't set up a commission of inquiry, how do you get to the root of the matter? Because there will be accusation and counter-accusation. So it is the commission that will investigate, invite everybody. And I hear that the Minister of FCT said it is rubbish.
Yeah, we're coming to that. He actually said so. And that he has also detailed his lawyers to set the commission's work aside. And that the governor, sorry to cut it. The governor has already said on national TV that he knows the fellows who did this, and that it was not necessary, according to Yeso Wiki, it was no longer necessary for the governor to set up a judicial panel of inquiry, and the governor should go ahead to arrest these fellows he has already identified. Well, that does it make sense?
It doesn't make any sense to me as a person. It doesn't make sense. First and foremost, even if the governor made a comment, that is governor's comment, that is governor's opinion. Governor has not named anybody. The same governor is now setting up a commission of inquiry to ask, to find out facts and to give details. 1 full month of people going to testify, speaking the truth, investigation going on and all that, to unravel those that are behind this condemnable action. We've never had this so bad in Rivers State. We've never had it so bad in Rivers State. So it is good to know, where is this smoke coming from? Who is responsible for this? It's only those who are afraid that they will be named that want to scuttle the commission of inquiry. Otherwise, why not submit yourself to the commission if you know that your conscience is clear? Okay, people are complaining that there are specific judges that grant injunctions, counter injunctions, even when they don't have jurisdiction. And now you are also boasting that, oh, you have set up your lawyers to go. The same people, haba now. Let's see which court they will go.
Yes, Abuja court.
Abuja court. This is we're talking about River State matter. How does River State matter, setting up of a commission of inquiry in River State, fall within the purview of the federal court? Federal court in Abuja, not even the federal court in Port Harcourt. It's funny. People are deliberately destroying our democratic system. And I'm appealing to them to stop it. Okay, if you finish destroying the democracy that God gave us, what would be the alternative? Anarchy, military government, or what would be the alternative to the democratically elected governments that we put in place?
Chief, I may have to interject. Do you think Mr. Nyesom Wike is afraid that he will be named as one of the sponsors of the, because those who went to the council secretariats were chanting, no Wike, no River State, no Wike, no River State. So for him to attempt to stopping the work of the Judicial Panel of Inquiry, do you think he's afraid of being named as one of the sponsors? What do you think?
No, Nelson, don't let.
He's afraid of being indicted.
Don't let us preempt the outcome of the commission.
No, we are looking at it on the surface value.
No.
The statements of Mr. Wike suggest as though that there is something he's afraid of that he has not told Rivers people.
When he appears before the commission will ask him that question. Why did you say this?
You think he will honor the invitation, if at all he'll be invited?
You think he will not honor the invitation?
I'm asking you.
No, why will he not honor the invitation?
With the Wike we know.
So Wike is above the law.
He's already dismissing the commission, the work of the commission.
No, that is gra-gra now. That is gra-gra.
When
the chips are down, see, when the chips are down, the laws will take its course. When the chips are down, the law will take its course. So it's above the law.
No, you and I know, or we all know what is happening in this state, and that anything that has to do with Governor FUBARA, he dismisses it with the mere wave of the hand.
That is a normal thing. Somebody is encouraging himself by saying, "Oh, that is rubbish." But when the chips are down, okay, I give you an example. Oh, elections will not hold. Oh, election will not hold. The election not hold. Election held. And even with all attempts to scuttle the election still held. So elections held, and then we are very happy that the elections held. So, commission is rubbish. Commission is rubbish. When the chips are down, that rubbish commission will bring out reports that everybody will know how this water got into the coconut.
Okay, Chief, you are not a lawyer, but you are a politician. From your experience as a politician, do you think that anybody can stop the work of a commission and paneled by a governor of a state?
I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think that anybody can stop. Why do you want to stop the commission from finding out who burned the houses? What are you afraid of?
That's the question.
So what harm does the commission unraveling the cause and those behind the arson at the local governments? What harm has that done to the minister? Because it is only when you feel that the course of action will hurt you or will harm you that you can go to court to stop. You can go to court to try to stop that action. Okay, this is a commission that will tell Rivers people, the entire state. Rivers people are very happy with it. Rivers people are not angry. If Rivers people are angry, it is the Rivers people that will go to court. It's not one person to try to stop it. And I pray that no court in Nigeria will dare grant that that thing that he's looking for.
All right, Chief. What do you think will happen after the investigation? Do you think the governor will go ahead and prosecute the perpetrators that the commission will name, or he will just name them and shame them?
Well, that is the governor's discretion. It's at the governor's discretion. Let me not preempt what the governor is going to do. But you see, this governor has been pushed to the extent, you know, a very peaceful person. He's been doing the side of peace and all that, preaching peace, preaching together. But now he's been pushed to an extent that he has to stand firm to rule the state that he's been voted to rule. So, I mean, to govern the state. So now he has set up this commission of inquiry. And if the commission comes up with a report, I expect him to implement the report of the commission.
Okay, you expect him to implement the report of the commission?
Yes.
That is to say that he should prosecute whoever the commission names.
If that is the recommendation,
including Mr. Yesomwike.
No, if that is the recommendation of the commission, I urge the governor to implement. Because you cannot set up a commission, ask people of that caliber to spend their time, do investigation, and when they come up with a report, you just push it under the carpet. It's not going to be worthwhile.
All right. Chief, you were once a commissioner and of course a local government chairman in the state. Am I correct?
Yes, I was.
Okay, how would you want to compare the police of your time and the police now, their role?
The police of my time, in fact, let me start with the police. I don't understand the police now anymore.
They speak different language? They speak Greek?
No, it's not the language. The level of indiscipline is not only in the police, in the society generally. When we were growing up, you hardly insult an elder. In fact, if you insult an elder and your father is there, your father will beat you thoroughly. Today, people no longer give respect to elders. In my time, when we were growing up, if you are a thief, they will sing round the town, they will take you to disgrace you, humiliate you around the community. So you will not be associated with stealing again. Today, when you steal, you get a title.
Today, when you steal, you get a title. That's the kind of police we have now.
It's a problem.
What kind of stealing do you mean?
I think
pilfering from your mommy's pot or stealing from the state coffers?
I think that Nigerians should have a reorientation. Let's search our conscience and have our minds, reoriented, so that we can think properly, so that we can work properly for this nation. See, we are suffering in the midst of plenty. It is because there are things we are not doing right. Before now, if you are elected into an office, when I was chairman of council, I was a servant of the people. Today, once you are don't know I'm a chairman. I don't understand how the society has degenerated to this level. I think that we should go back to our standards. We should go back to emulate the culture that we used to respect. Work our consciences up. See, people's conscience are dead now. People should wake up their conscience and then do the right thing for this country.
All right.
That's why you see some people wake up and just brag. Oh, I have set up my lawyers to go and stop it. is because they know that the society is no longer the society that, okay, if it was when the court was the last hope of the common man, you can't be saying that. Because the common man wants to know how this, who are these arsonists? How did they plan it? What happened? Why did they succeed in burning down the council secretariat? That's what.
We'll go on break, but let me ask you before we proceed on break. Where do you think Nyesom Wike is getting the guts to brag that he can stop the commission set up by the governor of the state from performing his duty? Is it from the presidency?
No, even before he was made a minister, the man, he thinks that everybody has a price and has the financial chest. So, I'm thinking that he's confident in his pocket.
His pocket is what is giving him confidence.
Yes.
All right. Okay, we will now go on a short break. And when we return, Chief DAVIES IKANYA will tell us how election transpired in Andoni local government area. Don't go away.
Stewardship with SNB.
Monkeypox or Mpox is an infectious disease caused by the monkeypox virus. It can cause a painful rash, enlarged lymph nodes, fever, headache, muscle ache, back pain, and low energy.
Mpox spread from an infected person to an uninfected person through skin-to-skin contact, kissing, sex, and contact with body fluids, including saliva.
Monkeypox can also be transmitted by sharing sharp objects and also from a mother to a child during pregnancies and childbirth. It can also be transmitted by sharing clothes with an infected person.
Monkeypox can also be transmitted from an infected animal to humans. Contracting monkeypox during pregnancy can be dangerous to the fetus or unborn infant and can lead to pregnancy loss, stillbirth, death of the newborn, and complications for the mother.
Now, common symptoms of Mpox are rashes, fever, sore throat, headache, muscle ache, back pain, low energy, and swollen limb.
Children, people with low immune system, men having sex with men, and those with multiple sex partners, including close family friends that are infected.
Remember, monkeypox has no cure but is preventable. So if you or any member of your household observes any of the symptoms mentioned above, please go to the nearest hospital.
This message is from the Rivers State Ministry of Health.
Stewardship with SNB.
Alright, if you're just joining us, the program is Stewardship with SNB. And on this segment, we'll take your calls because you're as important as my guest here in the studio. And so telephone lines will be displayed on your TV set for you to take advantage of it and then call us and have your say. We're looking at the post-election tension in Rivers State, where the governor of Rivers State set up a judicial panel of inquiry to investigate the immediate and remote causes of the arson that we saw play out on Monday of this week. And of course, the minister of the FCT and the former governor of Rivers State has dismissed that inquiry as mere rubbish, and that he will send his lawyers to go to court and stop the work of the commission. This comes to us as a big surprise, and that something really needs to be done. We have a first call on the program. Good afternoon. Please, would you not condone this? If you have to converse with us, turn down the volume of your TV set. Welcome to our program.
Good afternoon,
Welcome to our program. Your name?
Yeah, my name is Emeka. I'm calling from the Port.
Okay, Emeka, welcome.
Yeah, I'm with Chief in the studio.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Emeka. Oh, Emeka is not there again. After saying, I don't know what he doesn't know. But Emeka, just try and call us back if it's network issues. Do want to reconcile with your network provider, and then we can talk. We have a caller here. Good afternoon. Oh, could you turn down the volume of the TV set? We will discontinue with this call. Please let me advise our viewer that you're very used to this program. Even if you're a first timer, a first caller on the program, you don't need to do this. Call us, turn down the volume of your TV set, or move away from it. Do not attempt to hear it yourself. That's not a practice. You may not enjoy the conversation if it's noisy. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
I want to commend you for the discussion and also the chief in the studio.
All right.
I want to make my own suggestion and recommendation.
Could you talk into the phone, please? Talk into the phone. Talk into the phone or change your position.
This discussion. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, go on.
Yeah. This discussion is very important and critical at this point in this state, River State, and also other states in Nigeria.
Okay.
And sometimes, some years back, Obama made a message to African leaders that we should build strong institutions instead of strong men.
Okay.
And that is one of the vital issues that must be put in place in any democratic society. With Nigerians and River State and other states must consider the factor that institutions must be stronger than individuals. That is the only way that democracy will prosper. That is the only way the society will have peace. Because I think that the crisis that has come or that plaguing us in River State and some other states in Nigeria, even in Nigeria, part of our challenge is that we are creating weak institutions in the place of strong men, and that is not going to work well. So in going forward, I think we should consider it that we, as a society and in our democracy to go there, we must begin to encourage stronger institutions, irrespective of whoever individual might be that is concerned. The stronger institutions first and strong men. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Even though you didn't tell us your name, you made a salient point there. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. All right, while we're waiting for more calls, let me turn to you, Chief. 5th October was local government election day. How did it go in your LGA?
In my LGA, all electoral officers were there on time. Materials were also distributed to the various wards, and from the wards to the units. And then results were collated, announced, and then brought to RSEC. It was peaceful, very, very peaceful. People voted their conscience. People voted who they wanted. So,
okay, that was during the election.
Yes.
Now, after the post-election, did your chairman meet any resistance taking over the council secretariats? We didn't hear of any arson in Adon, the local government area. How did you go about it? You went into negotiation with the past chairman?
No. Who is past chairman?
Because they are the ones we hear. They are the ones that are they are the members of the pro-Wiki group.
They attempted to show up, but the people overwhelmed them.
Oh, really?
Yes. People overwhelmed them. They were threatening, but when they saw the people determined, I think that was what scared them. So they didn't.
So what would you want your council chairman to achieve in his first 1 year? You were a leader.
Well, I have already spoken to my chairman, and I like to give private advice because perspectives are in the individual. I can see a thing from my angle, and that person can see from another angle. But as chairman, he's going to be listening to all the suggestions. I had told him to concentrate on the local government headquarters.
Why shouldn't go to other communities?
No, he should. But
so why the concentration in the
because our headquarters in my own opinion, needs some attention.
Oh, really?
Yes, needs some attention. So he should pay attention while he's taking care of the wards and the villages in Andoni. But he should also pay attention to the local government headquarters.
All right, I can see telephone lines buzzing. I will take your calls and then converse with you. But please turn down the volume for TV set if you have to talk to us. Good afternoon. Turn down the volume of your TV set, please. Carlo, we can't continue this conversation if we're hearing it. The noise and the ambience is unfriendly. Thank you. Turn down the volume. Carlo, are you there? Hello, Carlo? Yeah, Carlo runs away. Please, we do not want to hear any ambient, any noise at the ambience. You call us, turn down the volume, and we can converse smoothly. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to our program.
My name is Freddy. I'm calling from the river.
Your name is?
My name is Freddy. I'm calling from the river.
Okay, Ididiong. Welcome to our program.
So what I'm trying to say with this election, no government will try to so that this thing is short. Because some election coming to my place because of when I take to anyone, this problem can make government short. I will not see anybody to do bad and bad. Maybe this thing is short.
All right, Ididiong, thank you for your thoughts with us. Is that all what you have to say? Hello, Ididiong? Okay, is that all what you have to say? All right, Gideon, thank you so much. All right, Chief, how would you describe the way and manner the governor is handling this crisis? Are you satisfied with it? Do you want it to be more aggressive? Or it should stop being on the defensive and it should be attacking?
I think the governor is taking the thing step by step, but he's generally a man of peace, and he's doing the side of peace. It's good to be peaceful, but it's also good to defend yourself when the need arises. In fact, I give kudos to the governor, because if he had succumbed to the threat, oh, don't do local government, oh, don't do, we wouldn't have known that we have potential like this in Rivers State. We wouldn't have known that the Rivers people are solidly behind him.
Why do you think so?
In every local government, people turned out to vote. Everyone. There's no local government, even in Obiakpo, even in Nyesom compound, people turned out to vote.
But we hear voting didn't hold in his vicinity, in his environment, because they disallowed people or something.
Okay, if the unit in his immediate environment there was no voting, the other units there was voting in Obiakpo. I saw it on
social media.
On social media, yes. They're voting. They're voting in Port Harcourt.
So you're satisfied with the way the government is handling the crisis now?
Yeah, I think it's trying. It's always good to seek for peace first before, if the thing goes out of hand, then you can now apply force. But I think that he's doing well.
Okay, you think he's doing well. Okay, we can just take the last caller on the program, and then we can draw the curtains today. Hello, good afternoon.
Okay, sir.
Good afternoon. All right, Carlo. All right, you are better head now.
Yes, sir. I must commend the man.
Okay.
I want to say it's not correct. Even though I'm from Abia State, and I said that Wike is the cause of the crisis in River State. So Wike has no right to interfere the state of the state. Since he has reached the state and left. But one thing is sure, Wike will not succeed in River State. That's my promise. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. All right, Chief, we are already winding up. Wike said that the commission is rubbish. I want you to use in 3 sentences, describe Wike's utterances.
But that is his own opinion. But
as a stakeholder,
the commission is not rubbish. The commission is legal. The commission is authentic. The commission has been put in place, and the commission will function. And the commission will finish their work and send in a report. And I pray that the governor of Rivers State will implement the report of the commission.
All right, the commission is legal, the commission will function, and the commission will investigate and, of course, implement its findings. These are some of the few words from our guest, Chief Davies IKANYA, PDP stakeholder and leader, or one of the leaders of 75 movement in Adon and local area. Chief IKANYA, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, listeners. God bless you.
And that's it on our program. I'll see you again tomorrow, where we'll bring you another guest. Don't forget, tomorrow is going to be a big day in the studio, where we'll have a big guest on some of these goings on in River State. Thank you for being a part of it. I am Solomon Nelson Braid.
Stewardship with SNB.
Monkeypox or Mpox is an infectious disease caused by the monkeypox virus. It can cause a painful rash, enlarged lymph nodes, fever, headache, muscle ache, back pain, and low energy.
Mpox spread from an infected person to an uninfected person through skin-to-skin contact, kissing, sex, and contact with body fluids, including saliva.
Monkeypox can also be transmitted by sharing sharp objects and also from a mother to a child during pregnancies and childbirth. It can also be transmitted by sharing clothes with an infected person.
Monkeypox can also be transmitted from an infected animal to humans. Contracting monkeypox during pregnancy can be dangerous to the fetus or unborn infant and can lead to pregnancy loss, stillbirth, death of the newborn, and complications for the mother.
Now, common symptoms of Mpox are rashes, fever, sore throat, headache, muscle ache, back pain, low energy, and swollen limb.
Children, people with low immune system, men having sex with men, and those with multiple sex partners, including close family friends that are infected.
Remember, monkeypox has no cure, but is preventable. So if you or any member of your household observes any of the symptoms mentioned above, please go to the nearest hospital.
This message is from the Rivers State Ministry of Health.